As a firefighter, I was always part of the team, got along with all the crews really well. I loved the job. To this day, I've never had a job that I've been so passionate about.
Fighting forest fires is tough, physically demanding work. And for more than 2 years, Tawney Meiorin was part of a BC fire crew.
The very first crew I ever worked with, it was all men, and they were very skeptical. They thought I was a cook's assistant. And they came up to me at the end of the day and he said, well, you really impressed us. So it was never an issue for me for being a female on the crews. The only thing that ever came in was the fitness test.
Tawney Meiorin was a forest firefighter until the BC government began mandatory fitness testing. Meiorin could do everything except run 2.5 kilometers in the required time.
They told me I was no longer fit for duty and terminated me from the job.
The new test required all firefighters run 2.5 kilometers in 11 minutes. Tawney ran it in 11 minutes and 49 seconds.
Meiorin had been a forest firefighter, by all accounts a good one, for years before failing the test.
So I went to human rights as well as BCGEU.
The test is saying that a person that can run 49 seconds faster than me, has never fought a fire before in his life, is going to be safer than me on a fire line, and that's total bull.
It was a sex discrimination case. That was what we alleged, and that's what the basis of the case was when it was at the arbitration.
This test has nothing to do with safety. That was your whole contention.
Our position was that Ms. Meiorin was proven to be a safe and capable employee, despite missing the running standard by 49 seconds.
I was ecstatic when the arbitrator had ruled to our side and that we'd won.
Some say that this is a victory for working women. Others worry, though, that we're creating a two-tiered system.
I thought I was going to go back to work, and then all of a sudden the government decided, no, we're going to bring it to the BC Court of Appeals.
The Court of Appeal had no interest in our arguments, and they took a very narrow, formal view of discrimination. It was a shattering decision that we thought set back the law on discrimination here in BC, and felt we wanted to appeal it to the final level.
Meiorin and her union fought the firing all the way to the Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court of Canada made another move today to adjust the scales in the area of equality on the job.
In the Supreme Court of Canada, almost never is there any witness testimony.
From the back of the public gallery, I just yelled out, you're never going to outrun a crowning fire, and the court went kind of really silent.
We won.
Being hailed as a victory for working women across Canada. Tawney's triumph. The Supreme Court rules that a firefighting fitness test is unfair to females.
The Supreme Court of Canada gives a female firefighter her job back.
She was a victim of sex discrimination.
And the court created a new test for discrimination. They really set the standard.
It's really exciting. I mean, it's been a long, hard battle.
One of my friends came up to me ecstatic going, do you know what this is going to mean? You know, it's going to set a precedent. And I'm like, are you off your rockers? Like, what are you talking about? I had no idea what the impact would be.
It's going to have an impact not just on women, but it's going to have an impact on rules that subtly and neutrally discriminate on the basis of race or able-bodyism.
So to this very day, anytime there's a discrimination case, almost always the court will cite the Meiorin case and set out the three-part test for determining discrimination.
If I didn't have the union backing me the whole time, there's no way this case would have gone as far as it did. It's made me realize that just if you think that something is wrong and it's really in your gut that it's wrong, it probably is wrong, and to have the courage to keep fighting.